Good morning, guys. So, my name is George McPherson. I am a real estate investor and options trader. I trade options. I'm also in the crypto space. I'm the CEO of Big Back Bitcoin. Great project that we just started a few months ago. Well, it's been in the making, but just got some exciting news on Big Back Bitcoin. But I don't want to get in details of that. The market is about to open. So one of the things I always do is give God thanks and praises for just waking me up this morning and the opportunity to trade and help people make money. So with that said, let's get into the trades. Let's get into the market. Um, Now, with me, it's always me and my wife trading. So the opportunities that I give people is the same opportunities I'm giving myself because I'm not executing the trade. My wife is executing the trades. So market is open right now. My alert didn't go off, so we're paying attention. Market kind of dropped a little bit. I like Amazon to the upside. Amazon have to break right here. Let me split my screen because I normally have two screens so I could watch my Apple. All right, so let's see what Apple. Did Apple already break? No, Apple didn't break. Hold on. My Apple didn't break yet. All right. So I'm liking Amazon. I want Amazon to come down to right here. I want Amazon to come down to right here at the 50. We don't have no top on this right here. All right. So I want Amazon to come down to the 50 right here, bounce off the 50 and then break high. Um a lot of times you have to be patient. Don't look at what other people are doing, other people are posting and saying, "Oh, they're just posting the end result probably of waiting a few hours or so." There's no rush to get into trades and try to lose money. Always wait for your setups. Okay. So Amazon is doing what it needs to do right now. Um, Amazon might even come up here and reject. Okay. So Amazon might come up here, even though it break the day right here, it might come up here and reject because this is a resistance level. We had one, two, three rejections. We can have a fourth rejection and come back down. So we have to pay attention to that. On the weekly already broke to come down. So we have to pay attention to that and we have a gap to the downside, right? But on the monthly time frame, we're bullish. But target also already hit as far as for Amazon. Target already hit. Apple is not doing what I want it to do right now. So Apple is going in the opposite direction of where I want it to go. Apple could come down here, bounce off of there, off of VWAP, and then continue back up. There's no news today. So there's barely any news today as far as there was FOMC member speakers speaking at 9 o'clock, nothing until 1 o'clock. So there's really not much going on for as far as huh? Oh, sorry. All right, so we're just paying attention right here. There's one that I liked, AVGO. I had liked AVGO as well. AVGO just has been pushing. We have some rejection up here though, so we can get caught up here. So you have one, two, three, four, five. You have five rejections, right? Come up here, inside, created a three to the downside, to the downside. So all right, so we're paying attention to all of these right now. Um, Apple is at a great spot as far as it came down right here to my 50 line. Could come down to my 50 line, bounce off, but also it could come right back down to VWAP. So no rush as far as right now, as far as trades. I'm not in any trades right now. Now, what I would say is, let me go down to a smaller time frame. Okay, so on my 4 hour, Amazon. Came down. Reject. All right. So I'm waiting on that. Waiting on Amazon. Again, Amazon still can pop up. There's no top on it right here, right? So that's a dollar move to the upside, but you just want to be safe. Right now, how we're looking, we're right on the 200. Okay, so if you guys, everybody should be able to see my charts. We're right on the 200 right here within this 15-minute. This is the first 5 minute end phase 2 reversal to the upside. All right, so my first alert just went off for end phase. Let me go ahead and look at end phase. Oh shit. All right, so yeah, end phase is a call. End phase is a call right now. Let me make sure. Wait till this 5 minute. This 5 minute gap up a little bit. I would like to see the 5 minute gap up. I want to see it close this gap. Just come back down right here. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, create the wick at the bottom. There we go. All right, create the wick at the bottom. All right, so I'm going to get into end phase calls. All right, we got $50. You got $50 calls on end phase. 151 is our average cost on end phase. The first target is going to be $50 followed by 50 50. Okay, we're using psych levels here. All right, the first level that we might get some type of rejection is right here at this line where we have a gap to fill. Right here, that's a small gap between there and down here, but also the gap actually happens up here. So right at 540 is where you're going to see gap actually close, right? Now I'm bullish on end phase. I told people to buy stocks long term if they want to buy stocks, using 43 as a stop loss. Okay. So if I go down right here, use up 10% on these right now. So sorry, using on the monthly, using your stop loss at the bottom right here. So $43 as your stop loss when it comes to you buying the stocks. Now you can buy leaps as well. If you want to buy leaps, you could buy leaps on these. That will be fine. Now, right where we are right now on end phase, I like where we're sitting on the 15-minute. We're sitting on the top of it, right? End phase can do some crazy stuff. Now, we did hit the first line. If you notice my first line right here, we did touch my first line right there. The high, 49.89. So we did almost hit the first line, right? So that's the first line where I talk about on the day. You have to pay attention to those. Okay, so right here we have this gap right there. Okay, the bottom closes right here, but where you have to look at the body. Anytime you see the body, there's always going to be support and resistance at the body of these candles. So right now we have a 2-2 reversal on end phase to the upside. That means that the target is officially supposed to be up here at 51.81. Okay, I always go to the body first, which is at 50.40, followed by 50.81. On the week, let me see the week. And then on the week, we gap down on the week. So pay attention to the lines that I just drew, right? If you notice on the week, we gap down on the week. So when we gap down, this weekly is going to come up, close this gap right here at the bottom of that weekly the previous week. So we can see a rejection right here, like I mentioned. Okay. But the reason why I like end phase to the upside is because end phase has a divergence on the weekly. So it has a bullish divergence on the weekly. So you have lower low that's being created on price action, and you have higher lows that's being created right here on the indicator. So from right here where that is to right over here, right? You have lower lows being created. You have higher lows being created on the oscillator, or what you will call the indicator, right? So I like that on the monthly. I think we have the same setup on the monthly. We have a divergence as well on the monthly. Now, for the monthly to actually give you a divergence, it have to show you some type of reversal on the monthly. So in a sense, you have to have this right here. So now on the monthly, let me do this. So this is a kind of like a teaching session right now because we're in the trade already. So I'm explaining why I've been looking at end phase. So you have lower low on the monthly with the oscillator. This is one that I use, but this is not crossed yet. So it haven't give me the divergence on the monthly yet. It didn't confirm the divergence on the monthly yet, right? But you also have the indicator, which is the same level right here. Uh, so right here, you have the low, and then that one is higher than that, right? So in a sense, we're watching this over time. If we have a inside bar, or this bar closes close to VWAP, the next month comes in and we break the monthly high, this monthly high, then we're going back to the upside on end phase. So that's why I say a leap contract will be good on end phase as well. If you want to swing end phase. Um, So as you could see, it went up to my first line right here, kind of give you that pullback right here, right? So we have 5 minutes left, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this 15-minute. A lot of times that's the reason why I say, number one, when you're up, make sure you're trimming. I always trim some at 10%. I don't know if my wife trimmed at 10% or not. Um, but that's one of the things that I always do. I always trim some at 10%, but also this is the reason sometimes I wait for the 15-minute, because when it pulls back, right? Now you're below where you actually entered. So now you want to see the continuation on it. Now it already break my level to get in. So it broke right here at 30. So from 30, where it broke to 89, right? That's a good move on its own. It moved up 10% real quick with just us getting in. Again, but my target is going to be first up here. We're going to see some type of rejection right here. We should come back up right here, followed by the top up here at this line right there. So right now, if you guys are joining in, the only thing I'm in right now is end phase calls. I'm in end phase calls. Hmm. What is crypto doing? Let me make sure. Okay, Bitcoin is coming down. So Coin might pull back down. Mara pulling back in, and Mara, and then Riot pulling back in as well. Okay. Shit. End phase. So guys, if you're just joining in right now, the only thing I'm in is end phase calls. I'm in end phase calls. Google did a reversal to the upside too.
Did you get an alert?
No. Google gave me the alert from yesterday though. Google gave me a long yesterday at 10:10. At 10:10 it gave me a call. Which is right in here. It gave me a call at 10:10. It's been up $2. So we'll see. We'll see on Google. Google came down and tested 50 and then bounced off the 50. Tested 50 and the 200. Damn it. I'm still in end phase, guys. Nothing changed. I'm still in end phase. I'm still in end phase. What's right here? 91.80. Fuck. How far did it break right here already? Damn it, man. Kind of missed SPY puts. I was gonna come right down here. Fuck. Shit. Huh? No. So I'm looking at SPY. I also look at SPY for the first level. So right now SPY is coming to the downside right here, but I wasn't paying attention to SPY. I would have took SPY once it broke right here. Right now, SPY came down to the 50% level. This can bounce right back up, but it can also come down to the 91.23, which let's see, when is the last time it touched a 200? Yeah, not long ago, as far as touching the 200. So it doesn't have to test the 200 right now because it only been 65 bars. So it doesn't have to test the 200. It could just bounce right here and continue up. It's below VWAP though, but it is an inside bar on the day, so we could just bounce within this area for today. This is an inside bar today, right? Um, Yesterday I called SPY out, and I told them the target for SPY was gonna be 94, right up here, 94.50. SPY went to 95.54. Okay, so my target did hit yesterday. I had two targets on SPY yesterday. Both of them hit yesterday. Right now, SPY is in limbo a little bit. You have to pay attention and see what's going on with SPY. SPY is bullish on the week because it already broke the weekly, so it's kind of bullish on the week. But we can pull back, guys. Remember that we gapped up last not last week, but the week before we gapped up. We had a major gap up. So in a sense, gaps can get filled, but with certain stocks, they don't always get filled right away. Okay? We know that right here, SPY got to come back down to 564. Does SPY have to come back down to 564 right now? No. Could take 6 months before it come back down here, because all it could just continue to run, right? So it could just continue to run. So there's no sense of trying to play SPY to the downside when you see like everything is being bullish right now, right? That's why, in a sense, you have to watch what your trades are, or have a trading plan. So right here, right now, say for instance, if SPY consolidate within this range for the next for all day, which it can. There's no big news or nothing coming out, so it can. But I don't see it doing that though. But if it ends in a candle where it's an inside bar, we're gonna have a 3-1 setup. A break of the high means that we're gonna continue up. So, and a break of the low means that we're gonna continue down. Okay. But if it ends up here, then we'll have a bearish Arami, which a bearish Arami is basically a bullish engulfing candle followed by a half of a candle at the top of that bullish engulfing candle, meaning that the stock or the price should come back down. Um, right now, we can't say anything because that's speculation. Only thing we could say is if the candle closes like that, and we have 6 more hours and 8 more minutes. So with that, you have to play what you my wife always say, play what the charts give you, right? Play what the charts give you. Now in a sense, I will say this. Let me go back to the lower time frame on SPY. I will say this. If SPY ends just like this on a 15-minute, right? SPY ends like this, just like within this range on a 15-minute. This is the reason why I didn't want to take it down, right? So it's popping back up right now, testing VWAP. If SPY breaks, I want it to consolidate right here. I don't want it to go nowhere. So right now, if you're looking at the 15-minute chart, if you have your chart open up, I want it to stay within this range. If it stay within this range and ends right here where this 15-minute candle is, and the new 15-minute candle come in and break this high, we're going to the upside without a doubt. And at that point, just do a call. Don't even question it. Just do a call. Keep your stop loss to the bottom of that, and then that's it. Now we are pushing to the upside. We might have reversed on the 5 minute because sometimes you'll see something happen on the 5 minute. We're at 3 on the 5 minutes, so we're engulfing candle right now on the 5 minute. So we still can come back down. We can reject because right now we're at VWAP on the 5 minute. If we break above VWAP, which we are breaking above VWAP, if we break above VWAP and then close and the new 5 minute comes and break that, then we could go back to the upside. But this is where people that jump in that think that, all right, the market is going to drop and they were up 20-30% that didn't take profit, now they're shitting themselves because now they're down 30% with SPY. So you have to learn to take profit. This is not something that I'm saying, listen, 10%, like you need to take profit. I've been trading for a while, knowing certain things to say, listen, when you're in profit, take something off the table. So at that point, you're like, all right, I did accomplish something. I did something good versus you're like, man, I was up this amount and I didn't take it and now I'm down 30%. Now, if you've been through that before, drop something in the comments. Let me know. If you've done a trade like that where you've been up and now you take it, you're down because you didn't take profits, let me know in the comments. Just drop something in the comments and let me know in the comments that happened to you. It's not bad, it's just that well, it is bad, right? The thing is we just have to develop certain things and have a trading plan in place so that doesn't happen to us often, right? When it comes to options, I always tell people options is different from forex, it's different from trading futures, because with options, it's all about the contract and the expiration. Your contracts are going to decay. Every single minute, your contract is decaying, right? It's either going up in value because it's moving your price direction, or it's going down because of the simple fact that it's going against you. So when it's going down, when it's up, the price is good, but when it start coming against you, it hurts because now when it gets back up to that level, you're not going to be up the same amount. So right now we're consolidating on SPY. Like I said, we didn't break this 15-minute. I want SPY to end similar like how it is right now. Like how it is right now for the next 5 minutes, just wanted to chill. No big deal. Just wanted to chill. Don't just wanted to chill. Don't pass the previous 15 minutes. If it chill like this, amazing. Great setup. So all we're looking for now is it for it to break to the upside, and then we have a position where the market might run. With Apple, Apple look like it's coming back in. Yeah, Apple look like it's coming back in as well. Remember, I said Apple go down to the 50. So Apple is a 3-1 right now. A break of this 15, that could be a call. Amazon, Amazon went down. Did it touch my 50? No, Amazon didn't touch the 50. Amazon didn't touch a 50. But with Amazon, look at Amazon where Amazon is right now. It's right at the 200 EMA, right? So a close above the 200 EMA and a break above this, and we should be good. Now, the only thing I'm in, guys, is end phase calls. That's the only thing I'm in right now. End phase calls. The only thing I'm in right now is end phase calls. I like Apple. Um, Man, all of these have good setups. Google have a good setup to the upside. And then Spy is coming back in. So Spy is closing back below that level. So I have end phase, which I'm in that trade right now. So I have end phase on my right, on my left. Sorry, I'm end phase on my left. That's the chart on my left. I'm still in the calls. For me to get out the call, I know y'all might call me crazy, but with why I took the trade based on a reversal to the upside. So the first take profit is at 50.40, followed by 51.89, right? My stop loss is gonna be the bottom of previous day low, which is at 47.75. Sometimes you have to let the trade play out. I always tell my wife this, and sometimes it's like, you know, I'll close my trade early and didn't pay attention to the sign as far as what the charts actually gave me. On a smaller time frame, it's just like you're trading on a 15-minute time frame, but then um, you're looking at the 1 minute. to trade. Like you took your trade based off of a 15-minute, but then you go down to the 1 minute and be like, oh my God, this happens. You can't do that. Okay. You have to give your trade time um, to properly develop. So right now we have 39 seconds. A break above, a break above 59. Let me just do this. Can I put a thing in quick? Damn it. I don't think I can. All right. So a break above that, and you're going to have a spy call. Yeah. No. Yes, I can. All right, so a break above 53 593.53 is going to be a call for SPY. SPY closed below VWAP, so we could see a continuation down on SPY. Apple a break above what is that? 207.93. That will be a call. A break below 206.70. That will be a put. Amazon. Amazon is looking. Where's my 200 EMA in Amazon? Isn't that 200? Yeah. So Amazon is consolidating still. I still feel like Amazon should go down to the 50 and bounce off. Um, but if it breaks above here, Amazon will be a call. So a break above 205.25, Amazon will be a call. Google had a good setup too. Did I say Google as well? Let me put Google right here. Do you think I should just for Google Babe just wait on my thing for Google all the time?
We always have our alerts for Google. I mean,
All right, so the only thing I'm in, guys, is end phase calls. The only thing I'm in is end phase calls. Only thing I'm in is end phase calls. A break above right here at 923. 920. No, sorry, not 923. 4923. A break above 4923, and we're gonna push on end phase. Right now, we're at that level, right? We're in this level between the VWAP and the 200, which is a sucky level, but um, here we go. I might be taking some Google calls. I'm watching Google right now.
not spot. Okay. Need time to set up.
SPY didn't reverse yet.
Okay.
I have alerts set up for all of them though. I have alerts set up for SPY and I have alerts set up for Google. Apple I don't have. But my Apple con, yeah, Apple I don't have. Let me see if I could add Apple right here. right, so I have it in for Apple as well. And Phase is just fucking doing dumb shit right now. It's all good though. Let me see on Apple.
What's up, Discord?
All right, so if you guys haven't taken any trades yet, if you're just coming in, I'm in end phase calls. I'm watching on. I have alerts set up for Apple, Google, and Spy. If they break, my alerts should go off. Looking towards the upside for all of those. Um, Amazon is coming back to the downside. Today's just choppy. Today's just choppy. So let me know what you guys are looking at. If y'all any trades, what trades did y'all take for the morning? Right now, again, nothing has happened yet. Nothing crazy. The only thing I'm in is end phase calls because it broke my level. Um, and the targets, I already said what my targets were. My targets, the first target is going to be 50.40, followed by 51.89. What is this? Enphase launches AI enabled energy management system. That was yesterday. Enphase. The fuck? Again, my stop loss on Enphase is going to be day low. So not today's low, but previous day low. That's going to be my stop on Enphase. I expect Enphase to go up. On Enphase. Look at this, babe. On the 4 hour.
I can't see.
Oh,
That's
but look at this shit, yo. Like, now this price right here, 87, 80, 87, 80. That's this morning. That's this morning.
enough to breathe.
What is that? Google. All right, so we're patiently waiting, guys. Patiently waiting. Um, Sometimes it's okay not to force a trade. Okay. Sometimes it's okay not to force a trade. My thing came off, so I gotta put this back on. I always hit the wrong. So I need to put SPY over here. Let's see, Tesla. Tesla is sitting on a 200 as well. Tesla came down to close the gap on the day. That's a good level for Tesla. That's a good level for Tesla. It's a good level for Tesla. Take a dollar risk in a sense. All right, so everything is just playing within a range right now. No big movement, nothing happening. So if I had waited for my first 15 minutes on this, I probably would have just I wouldn't have taken phase right away, but phase broke my level, so I'm taking it. But if I had waited for the first 15 minutes to close on end phase, then I wouldn't be in end phase right now. I would be waiting for end phase to break this level right here. Um, at 9:23. Not 9:23. 49:23. But bear in mind, if you guys are just coming in, we was in profit on end phase, so we was up over 10% on end phase when we first got in. So those are the things that I said when you're trading, you normally want to take profit. But I don't know, did you take any?
No, that was fast. I
She
didn't.
said she didn't take any. So hey,
Right.
she said it happened so fast. But regardless,
It didn't take it. I put it in. It just didn't take it. It did get there.
regardless, I like end phase to the upside. Some of the times, like, the crazy thing is, I talk about this a lot, and right now, all my alerts is set up. So this is gonna be like a teaching moment because all my trades are set up. So if the alert goes off, the alert goes off. If you guys are not in end phase right now, I would say you still can get in end phase. I would say if you want to day trade end phase, wait for another reversal on the 15 minute. There's no reversal on the 15 minute yet. Wait for a reversal on 15 minute back to the upside, which is if it breaks the previous 15 at 449.23, then that's a reversal to the upside. It already did what it's supposed to do as far as hit target on the bottom. So once we break there, we're going back to the upside. On the 15 minute, we just want to make sure that we're closing above the 200. Staying above the 200, staying above the VWAP, which is right above the 200 right now, but between VWAP, we want to close above VWAP. And once we close above VWAP, we're good, right? Still good anyway, but that's a good sign, right? Um, and then once the new candle come in, break previous 15 high, and then we're off to the races to the upside. Um, but teaching moment, right? Sometimes it's just good to, sometimes you don't have to take a trade, okay? But if you look up something overnight and you set your alerts in and your alert goes off, take the trade. You spent enough time to analyze the trade, to do what you need to do on the trade. Take the trade. Because one thing you don't want to see that trade hit target and then you say, man, I didn't take that trade. And then you go ahead and take a different trade that you didn't even really looked at. And now that trade, you lost on that trade. And then you're going to start second guess yourself and say, man, why did I do that? And I can't trade. Are you going to start doing negative self talk? And it's a way where you could discourage yourself and damage your trading career. So instead of that, just take the trade. You're not going to win every trade, but you shouldn't be losing every trade either. Okay? Make sure when you're trading, you're going with a trading plan, whether it's 5%, 10%. Um, I've done trades. Apple just broke. So Apple is now a call. Let me just see. Let me make sure right here. Apple just broke to the upside. It's only 1 fucking minute left. It's only 1 minute left, guys. So I wouldn't take it right now. Wait till the first. If you want to jump in, you can, but I'll wait till this 15-minute candle close. I want to see a pullback to the VWAP because it can pull back. We have 1 minute left in this candle. So that means that everything is almost reversing to the upside. Not everything, but Apple. Let's see. Apple did. Did Google do it as well? No, Google didn't do it. Google went to the downside, and then Spy. We have 28 seconds. So Spy just consolidated. So let me do this. A break now above this is going to be a call for Spy. So with Apple, be patient. See, right now, if you had got into Apple, your contracts would have been lower. Wait for Apple to come in right here, and then wait for Apple to come in, do some type of retracement. We want to see a retracement back down. If we get a retracement back down, all right. So my alerts are going off, but that's for something else. That's for something else. All right. So right here, we want to see sometime. I want to see some type of pullback. But if we break above here, then Apple is a call. All right, Apple is now a call. Apple is now a call. First target is going to be day high at
We're in
in 210
210 calls.
calls. We're in 210 calls on Apple. The first target is going to be day high. Okay, can hit day high at 202.29. Not 202, 208.29. We want to break above that, continue up. Um, Target. Okay, so my target is right here. Oh, hold on. That's a reversal on Apple. So we could come back up here. So once we come back up here at 209.50, so 209.50, 209.50, let me look at my day chart. Okay, 209.50. We bounce off of that. Oh, so we could move good to the upside. 209.50. All right, so 209.50. If we reject date high, we can come back down. Stop loss is going to be the bottom of the 15-minute candle. So the bottom of this candle right here is going to be stop loss. So if it break previous 15 the previous 15-minute, then I'll be out of that trade. See how the retracement comes in right here? I like earlier it didn't have a wick on it. Okay? So it didn't have a wick on it. I like to see wicks on candles first. So the tracement is happening right now. Um, Bounce back up. I like how the candle looks. And then I want to see a push right now on it. End phase is looking good to the upside as well. Did end phase break? End phase did not break that high yet. That high was 15. That high is 13. End phase is sitting lovely. I like where end phase is sitting at. End phase is sitting at right at the 200. It's using the 200 now as a support level. It's been using the 200 right there, but it opened above VWAP. So we just wanted to test right here at the 200, bounce off the 200, and then continue back up. So right now I'm in two. I'm in two trades. I'm in end phase calls and I'm in Apple calls.
You said Apple you take into 209.50? Hmm?
Huh?
Did you say you're going with Apple?
Apple, the first, well, my actual alert was 209.50. If we break 209.50, then the target is 211.
So you're going to
I like how Apple look on all of the levels. We have a bullish divergence on the 15-minute for Apple. End phase is pushing up as well. Like I said, end phase just did where end phase bounce off that 200. We want to see end phase break this 15-minute. Right now, it's the 15-minute high is 49.15. This right now is at 49.14. Right? A break of this and end phase should push back up today's high. Right? It should push back up today's high. Right now, it's just sitting right there. Now, if I draw a line, let me see what's going on with this because for some reason, all right, we just broke. We just broke. So we broke that level right there. But in this level, I'm wondering what's going on because look to the left, support, support, got some resistance right here. Okay, go further over. That level is respecting. All right, so end phase broke back to the upside, so it did do a reversal on the 15-minute back to the upside. So if you haven't got in end phase yet, now is a good time to get in end phase. If we reverse back to the upside for end phase, so I'm looking to for end phase to retest day high, followed by my targets, like I said before, 50.40, followed by 51.89. With Apple, I'm looking at watch the rejection. Watch, we might reject. SPY just broke as well, so SPY's a call. So we might run. At this point, we might run because SPY just broke for to the upside for calls as well. So I don't like taking too much trades, guys. I'm in 2 trades already. I don't like to be in 3 trades. So
Did you
at
expire or no?
huh
Did you expire or no?
um 8 minutes. Yeah, you could take SPY, but just make sure you at certain level you take your profit. I haven't done this shit in a while. But my wife look at me and ask me if I want to take SPY trade as well. So when she do that, um, I'm like, all right, just make sure you monitor the trades. Are you in?
Yeah.
All right, so we're in 3 trades. I ain't taking no more. I don't care what alert goes off. I'm not taking no more trades. 3 trades is always my max. I don't like to enter trades when I don't close one before, but all of these trades have potential to the upside. SPY, potential to the upside. Apple, potential to the upside. End phase, I already looked at that. That's my day trade. As far as that reversed on the week, reversed on the day. These 2 right here, they're good setups to the upside, like I mentioned. So with Apple, we have to watch the day high and see if we're gonna reject off that day high. Because for some reason it's not pushing up yet. We might push up and test. If we push up and break this right here, day high at 208.30, then we should see some major moves to the upside, going up to 209.50. If we break 209.50, then we're going to 211. What's my target? Uh, let's see. My target will be 211.25. 211.25 followed by 212.50. Now, we might see some type of rejection. We might not, okay? Because the 200 is right here. But we have a divergence as far as we have a bullish divergence on the 15-minute on Apple to the upside. Okay, so we have a bullish divergence to the upside for Apple on the 15-minute. As long as we don't see no reversal back down, we should be fine. Um,
Just put alerts on your stop losses so you, if you're looking at it, they need to know.
All right, so end phase is pushing up. SPY is coming back down. So if you guys are joining in right now, um, I haven't done this in a minute, to be honest. I'm in 3 trades and
So you have all three charts up?
all of them going right now. So I'm looking at end phase to the corner. So I know end phase is going up. I have end phase right here to the corner, so I could see price action going up on end phase. Um, so let me do this because I have all three. Let me set up all three. So I have. Let me put end phase right here. So I have end phase right here. So if you guys entered right in here when end phase moved, y'all should have been in profit. Once end phase broke that level, then we are in Apple, and then we're in SPY. So those are the three that we're in. We're in all three right now. So we're in all three trades right now. So you choose which one you want to get into. This is not financial advice because I'm doing it. I'm on TikTok, so I got to make sure that I'm on YouTube. But end phase is going back up to the upside, like I mentioned. We have a divergence set up on Apple, um, and my alert went off for SPY. SPY is ending in an inside bar on the 30-minute. All right, so I will say this: if SPY breaks, if we end like this, I'll wait for this 15-minute candle to close. A break below the 15-minute, and then I'll be out on SPY as far as SPY. SPY is dropping back down. Everything rejects. SPY just reject hard. Oh, they just reject SPY hard right here. And phase is pushing. Apple is testing VWAP. 58 seconds left on the 15-minute candle. That drop on SPY could be to freak people out that are in calls to close their calls. End phase is looking really good. Congratulations to anybody who jumped in end phase at that bottom right there. Are we where are we at on end phase?
Not with everything. Let me go back and check.
Oh, nice push on end phase. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Fucking Nice push on end phase. Now we were down on end phase. We were down on, huh?
I say we sure were.
We were down on end phase, probably
I would
like
agree.
40, 50% down on end phase.
No, not that
Not that much?
much. Not that much.
Okay. I thought we were. Um, right here, guys. So there's two things I'm watching. If we break this 15-minute low on SPY, I'm closing my SPY contracts on SPY. Um, if we break this 15-minute low, end phase is pushing right now. End phase is pushing. Break day high and just be beastly. Break day high and be beastly. Break day high and be beastly. Just beast mode. It's touching day high again. Again, whoever jumped in, we might come back down, guys, on end phase because end phase doesn't have a wick at the bottom and it kind of gapped up a little bit. Um, I don't want it to. I just want it to push. If anything, end phase can push up to the target. My first target is 50, 40. So it could push up to there and then afterwards reject up there. Now it's touching my first line again. It's touching my first line again. Want to see a break through that first line. There we go. Breaking through my first line. Ooh, good. There we go. Congratulations to anyone who took that trade. You should be up. Should be up on that trade right there.
Let me see. Where we at? I think my closing in phase.
You're closing end phase.
I don't know. Let me see again. No, I don't like to.
Do a you could trim some, babe.
I did.
Oh, you already trimmed some?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we did
Oh,
trim.
I saw it already.
Okay, we did trim some of end phase. So let you guys know we did trim some of end phase. We have a rejection on SPY and Apple. I still like where Apple is. Apple is above VWAP.
You still like end phase to continue?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. End phase. I still like end phase to continue. I'm bullish on end phase, like I mentioned. Um, guys, remember, right? So right where end phase is right now is a psych level. It's $50, right? For the people who bought at $43, they're selling some at $50. For the people who bought at $44 or $45, they're selling. Why? Because at that point they're up 10%. These are the people that are not looking for much. They're just looking for 10% in their stock portfolio. So they might see it and just be selling, right? But um, long term, end phase could go back to the upside. We just need to see that reversal on end phase. Now, with this, end phase is approaching first target. So end phase is approaching first target, which is 50-40. Okay. 50-40 is first target on end phase.
Go ahead and put my limit in.
50-40 is the first, followed by 51-89. Remember to, if you haven't trimmed any yet, we already trimmed
I'm
and
out.
took what?
It took my out. My trail.
Come on,
It took my
babe.
trail. What are you getting mad for? It took a trail. It was trailing.
Come
You said it was
on,
close to the
babe.
line and it was trailing.
Ugh. All right, can't be mad at profits. Can't be mad at profits.
For
Can't
the
be
ones
mad at
that's
profits.
still in it, congratulations.
Can't be mad at profits. Can't be mad at.
Yo, you came a long way. Just now. The people who got in after that, they made bread.
Of course. The ones, right, I told everyone, if you wasn't in and the people who got in, what did you trade? End phase. So congratulations to everyone that traded end phase. I'm still in
Did
Apple
this.
calls and I'm still in SPY calls, right? If SPY break the 15-minute low, I'm closing my SPY. My God, friggin' end phase still pushing it. End phase, my first target on end phase is 50.40. We're 12 cents away. My wife just closed it before. So,
My bad.
story behind everything, guys. I live trade, but it's different from how other people, other groups do their live trades. With how I do my live trade is I'm on the charts. My wife takes all the trades. So when you go in groups, and I've been in plenty, right? I've been in plenty. I've done mentorship. What you will see in groups is that these guys are taking their trades and then tell you they take the trade, right? I am telling you when to get in. My wife is getting in at the same time. There's no sense of me trying to go on a computer watching charts at the same time. It's too much to do, right? So with that, I'm telling you exactly when to get in, and my wife is getting in at that same exact moment. So that means I'm getting in at that same moment. You guys are pulling the trigger as well. First target on end phase hit. Okay. First target on hand phase hit. It just hit 50.40. Now 50.41, 42. So first target hit on end phase. Okay. So congratulations, everyone who got in end phase. All right. So now we're in two other trades. Two other trades is SPY calls and Apple calls.
So the
Watching
market is coming back, is it?
who SPY?
Yeah, is it coming
Yeah,
back?
spy is consolidating, right?
If you
We
guys.
might see some rejection here, guys. So again, make sure you're taking trims. I'm big into taking profit. Um, questions are not allowed to promote. Okay, that's big back group. Because I'm like, what questions?
Oh, if you guys want to join the Discord,
Okay.
Big Back.
Um, huh?
You said it was Big Back. I said if they want to join Big Back Discord.
Oh, yeah. So if you guys want to join the Big Back movement as well as far as the Telegram, just a little bit about me. If you guys are just joining in right now, I'm a real estate investor and a options trader. But I'm also into crypto. I've been into crypto for a while now, and I'm the CEO founder of Big Back Bitcoin Project. Okay. So with Big Back Bitcoin Project, you could find it. We're in early phases, but there's a lot of stuff going on with it. You should be able to find it in a few places. Uniswap is where you could trade it right now, but I can't tell people exactly what to do. Just know that it's not a scam. It's not just any type of coin. It's a project that have huge upside and potential. And just do your own due diligence.
Just come into the group, the Discord group.
Join the Discord, not the Discord, but join the Telegram group. It's at Big Back Bitcoin. That's a Telegram group at Big Back Bitcoin. Um, and you could join that Telegram group. Any questions you have, any concerns you have, you could definitely go in there. I'm in there. Um, all the founders, and I'm the founder. You have the creator, you have the marketing director. We're all in there every single day, right? With that said, end phase, good trade on end phase. End phase is still going up. As I say, end phase has a potential of going up to 51. My next target is going to be 51.89 on a higher time frame. Let me get on a higher time frame. SPY should be good right now. We should be back in profit on SPY. Um, Once we break that 51.60, that 51 level, 51.80, 51.60 is going to be a level that we might reject off of. And the reason why is because it's a 3-month low. So low meaning that was support, support, right? The low, the 3-month low came, bounce off of it. That's a 3-month. A 3-month has a way significant level than a 1 day, a 15 minute, anything like that. So once we get up to that level, we rejected it. So if you notice on 2 days ago, we got up to that level, rejected it. That's why we dropped down. Now we're going back up to that level as well. We rejected it once, twice, three times. We rejected it a couple times. So now that level is where the next level is gonna be. We should be up on SPY. You guys should be up on SPY right now. SPY is
Now,
pushing. You're out.
you told me to take profit. We're feeling. I didn't know.
What you mean you out on
I
SPY?
took my money. Go to Apple. Where we at?
Yo. All
I
right.
was in
All
profit.
right. Best low stocks to trade. Best low stocks to trade as far as if you're just
I let
babe,
it
why you
go.
got out of SPY?
Yo, you said when I
Why
first
you got
started
you didn't
to
even
take my profit where I feel I can't see the chart. I have one foot. I have one foot.
yeah, but
Okay?
SPY is not
Craig,
SPY. Oh my
Marie, that was your fault.
no.
It was.
Yo,
Guys, love the marriage and
the
trading.
so this is the shit like but I'm not the one trading, so that's why, right? If I was the one trading, that's why I tell people like
I'm not, I can't
I
see on
don't
my
have.
side.
This is why I tell people all the time. This is the reason why when you're in trading groups, it's a little bit difficult because where somebody wants to take profit, Google just went off as well. All my alerts are going off, but this is where if you're willing to take profit right there, then take your profit. Okay? Take your profit at that point versus you're sitting in a trade and waiting for that person to tell you when to take profit. If you see 10%, 20%, 30% and you love where you at, then go ahead, take it. Some people are trading with a lot less money than what we're trading with. So, with that, because of the money we're trading with, she might take trades quicker. She might come out of the trades quicker. Um, do you have a Discord? Right now, the Discord is
We'll
quick.
tell. Go ahead. Sorry.
Right now, the Discord is quick trades. It's called quick trades. Um, what happened?
Nothing.
I know. Right now, the Discord is quick trades. As far as the Discord, I don't know how to drop the link.
Tell them to find you on
Find if you find me on YouTube, my YouTube is gonna be
You just started.
official George Trades is my YouTube. I normally post everything on there. Now,
Tell me to follow you on TikTok.
yes, there's something going on. Hold on. Shit.
What?
There's something going on with Big Back because we're messaging.
Good news?
Yeah, we're messaging. You can promote on pre-sale. You're gonna keep it short, precise, and fun. Name project. Yes, image. Okay. Okay. Um, just have to make sure that I'm keeping up to date with my project as well. So, all right, we're the only trade that we're in right now is Apple. Okay, the only trade that we're in is Apple. So
And I'll wait. I'm not going to sell
N
anything.
phase did its thing, right? So N phase. So we're right now we're 2 of 3, right? N phase did its thing. Look at where it went. Hit my line. Rejected off that line. Dropped back down. Spy. Spy went up. Test day high. Right. Came back down. Um, I am not doing any more trades for the day. As far as the only trade I'm in right now is Apple. Okay, the only trade I'm in right now is Apple. Somebody asked a question: best low stock price to trade.
I like
Um,
Apple. I like Spy.
are you talking about?
I
Because
like
when you say
Google.
that, if you're talking about options, right? If you're talking about options, Apple, their contracts are not expensive. Spy, their contracts are not expensive, but you have to make sure that you're taking profit. The zero DTE, you have to know what you're doing. A lot of times when we're trading SPY, we're using zero DTE. So zero DTE is basically same day contracts,
So more risky.
right? So that's going to be a little bit more risky, but the potential of profit is the same as the potential as what you're risking. You can make literally with that trade just now, that trade should have been up at least 30%. Um, as far as a SPY trade, um, when it moves. With Apple, Apple takes a little bit longer, but once it's going into your direction, it's good. Another one would be Mara. Mara is good to trade. Google is good to
I
trade.
prefer Google over Mara.
Now with Mara, Mara doesn't move. Mara doesn't move
Okay.
fast. Okay, Mara can move fast, but Mara doesn't have the big moves. When I say big moves, you're talking about Mara doesn't move $3, $4 in a day. So the potential of you making more or so, it's a lot less low. But when you're buying contracts at 40 to $40 per contract, then all you need is 4 cent move for a 4 cent move for you to make 10%, right? Apple is moving to the upside now. So with
I'm still in it.
Apple,
I'm still in it. I'm not gonna sell it until you
okay.
tell me to sell it.
With Apple, Google,
I know I'm
Amazon,
complaining. I'm selling too fast.
those three are gonna
My
be
profit is falling.
very, you're gonna have high volume, and you're always gonna have high volume in those three. A lot of times you'll have at least a $2 to $3 move minimum in them, unless something is going on and you're just consolidating all the time. But you'll have at least a $2 to $3 move minimum in them, which creates volatility. Some days when it's really volatile, you'll have $5 to $6 move or even more. My God, I'm just looking at SPY and be like, yo,
That's not my fault. You shouldn't have bought it in the beginning.
so those are the ones that I would recommend. Now if you're talking about just buying stocks and selling them as far as shares, then i would say I would say Mara, you could trade Riot. I'll tell you guys a stock that has very good potential of upside, right? It's gonna be um MNMD, right?
This is
um
not financial advice.
this is not fine. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. So this is not financial advice. Um, but either way, because I'm doing this live, then it's a little bit different. I have to make sure I'm saying certain things. But in my Discord, in my private session that I do, then it's gonna be a little bit different. Okay. I'm going to be doing a boot camp soon. I just don't have the time available to tell when I'm gonna be doing the boot camp. But when I'm doing the boot camp, I'll let you guys know. But if you want to reserve for the boot camp, DM me, and I'll definitely put you guys on the list for the boot camp and let you know the exact date when I'm coming out, when I decide to come out with it. But with that said, MNMD is a good one to look at. I'm gonna actually put this. I'm gonna switch this over to two screens. I'm still in Apple, so I'll put it on this so you guys could see it. So on MNMD, right? Shit. So you could do plenty of things with this, right? But upside potential, we have an upside back to $10, $11. But there's something that I read. Um, do your own due diligence, by the way. But this has a good potential of going back to the upside. If you look at where the highs were, you have a potential of going back up to those highs. Okay. So the highs were 120 ish. Not saying it's going to go all the way back up there, but even if you draw something like this, right? I think we're already past that. No. So just drawing that line right there, your potential of touching back that line, and we're just talking about the line itself as far as a trend line, is right up here at $21. So that's a 300% on your money. Apple is just absolutely flying right now. And that's 3 for 3 as far as trades for today. So
You tell me what you want with this.
what
I'm
where's
not
where's
touching
how
it.
much we're up on Apple?
Hold on. You see, 10%. Hold on.
So yeah, on Mind Medicine, $20. This is something that you could hold long term as well. It's not something that you'll trade as far as options. You can buy leap options on this. You could buy a 2-year leap options think it's like 100 and something bucks, very cheap. But yeah, my med is a good one as well. So these are just plays that I'm giving right now. I mean, I have more plays, but I mean, we all here to make money, and if I could help somebody change their life, then that's what it's all about. I'm all about changing people's life. There's a lot of people right now that have to go back to the office to work, and it's just terrifying for some people already like make changes in their lives to do certain things, and going back in the office is not it for some people at this point. So if they could get or be in a situation where they can make money from home and I can help them do that, then by all means. I'm not telling them to go quit their job, but if it could provide a supplement as far as income for now until you master, because what I want, I don't want somebody to depend on me. What I do is I teach people how to fish, right? With my kids, I don't want them to depend on me. I don't want them to depend on whatever money that's being left behind. What I do is I teach my kids how to do certain things, right? So trading is one, real estate is one. Those are the two things that I love doing, right? We're in crypto, okay? Crypto, all they have to do is just do their due diligence, stuff like that. But I teach people how to fish, right? So that means that at the end of the day, you can turn around and teach your kids how to fish. That means you don't have to depend on me. If something happened to me, then what do you do next? You don't know what to do next. So in that case, it's like you starting over from square one. Whereas if I teach you how to do certain things, if I teach you how to trade like I can, the reasons why I take trades, the setups that I have, and you learn how to do those stuff, then you're good, right? We did 3 out of 3 for today as far as trades. We did an end phase call, we did a spy call, and we did an apple call. All of them hit today. All of them hit. So um my hard stop, guys, is at 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, my hard stop is at 11 o'clock. I don't stay on after 11 o'clock. I feel like your day should continue. You should never be around a computer all day trading. I used to do that. And guess what? The money I make in the morning, I end up losing it in the evening because I overtrade, right? These are the experiences. What is this? These are the experiences that I've gained over time to know that, listen, over trading doesn't make any sense. When you overtrade, you're going to end up losing. So make sure that you're doing the right things. Make sure that you have a trading plan. Make sure that when you're in profit, take profit. Like, I can't get mad at my wife. My wife took profit. My wife took profit on end phase. She took profit on spy, right? Um, why would I be mad? I mean, I was a little bit upset, but um, but she took profit. Okay, she took profit, and that's all that matters. So you can never be mad at taking profit. You could never be mad at making money. If you're mad at making money, something is wrong with you. Okay? Yeah, you could be like, man, you know what? The trade did another 100%. All right, so what? But if you made 20% on that money that you just had, that's 20% you didn't start the day with. That 20%, however big it is or however small it is, you could go pay a bill with that. You could go on a vacation with that, depending on how much money you're using. If you're using 10 grand per trade, then you could go take a self vacation with that 2 grand, go to Jamaica, all inclusive, just you alone. All right, cool. Right. But don't downplay profits. Don't ever downplay profits. When you start downplaying profits, you're not going to appreciate the gift of trading. You're not going to appreciate the gift of just being able to make a difference in not only your life, but the difference in other people's life. And you take for granted certain things. I did that point, a point in my life, and that's why I could come back and teach certain things so that you don't make the mistakes I've made. I know and the importance of mentorship. Mentorship is important in anything you do. I don't care if you're trying to, as long as you're trying to start something new, something that you want to master, something that can change your life, you need mentorship. And that mentorship could be in real estate. I've done mentorship in real estate. I've done mentorship in trading. Shit, I'm married with kids. I've done, um, I wouldn't say mentorship, but I've taken classes on marriage, right? Those are things, if you find them important to you and life changing, then you want to make sure that you're doing those things to make sure that you're encouraging yourself to be better in that area of your life. If it's important to you, then you will find the money, you'll find the resources to make sure that you're investing in that area of your life to make your life better. But profits can never be mad at profits. So, babe,
I love you.
I love you too. With that
That being
said,
said, peace out.
any more questions, guys? I'm only on here for 5 more minutes. Yo, I didn't check. Can you check? Is there any questions in? Whoa, whoa, what is that?
What is what?
What is this? How did that come up?
What are you
I'm
talking
seeing
about?
a guy on my screen right
Let
now.
me see.
I'm seeing a guy paint. What is that?
I have no
What the
clue.
fuck? What is that? Could somebody tell me what that is? You know what? That is my time to say I'm leaving at that point. Bye. I don't know what the fuck TikTok got going on, but all right, I'm out.
You probably pressed something. You probably approved someone to come on.
No, I did not.
Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Well, Discord, do you have any questions?
um, let's see right here. Oh yeah, I didn't close out Discord yet. All right, guys. Do you have any questions in Discord before I disconnect? You can unmute your mic if you want to. You could ask me why I took the trade, how I took the trade. I'm willing to answer those questions right now. And then afterwards, I'll be out. I got 4 minutes. Um, I see that Jackson is in. Everybody else, couple people that was in here, they already left. I'm not sure if they
So
took the trades and left.
profits.
But make sure that you're taking profits.
Do you have a trade today?
We have 3 out of 3 trades for the day. Let's see. Yeah, 3 out of 3 trades for the day. Can't complain. All right, guys. So if y'all don't have any more questions, I'm gonna end it out right here. So hope y'all have a blessed rest of the day. Please do not overtrade. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, peace out.